Hello guys. Now day 7. I woke up in Bathurst. I couldn't wait to go to the Walmart to get myself some shoes. So what I did is right at 7 o'clock in the morning, I went right to Walmart and I got myself a pair of shoes and more band-aids and more cotton balls, um, and I was all set for the road. So I was going to go back to Adorville because I didn't actually walk 27 kilometers, but I decided that I was just going to tell people that I didn't walk 27 kilometers because it would have took another day, and so I didn't see the point. So anyway, I got to Bathurst, and so in Bathurst I went in town after I got all my stuff for breakfast at the Dixie, and I spoke to a few people that I knew, and of course they were negative, right, about what I'm doing, because that's what they do. You know, people can't be happy. So but anyway, I was going to Vanier, and I had forgotten my clipboard. I believed it was in the RCMP Constable Savoy's car, so I stopped at the RCMP station, and I kind of told them what happened, and I didn't know if my clipboard was in the car or not, with all my sponsors. But every night I did my sponsors update, so I had the list anyway, so even if I didn't get the clipboard, it wasn't a big deal, right? So, and I was telling them what I was doing, and again, I had good feedback from the officers, and it was great for me, right? So I just kept going up the road to Tim Horton, and by the time I got to Tim Horton, I took my laptop out and I was telling Facebook where I was going, and by that time I had a few followers, and then I turned around, and who was there but Estelle Robichaud and her husband Vivien. They own La Bonne Route, and they went on a drive, on a Sunday drive, and they came to meet me at Tim Horton. So I sat and I was talking to them, and it was a pleasant conversation, and the guy said you know, he was happy for me, and you know, he wanted to support me in that, and he the one actually that gave me $100 to sponsor. He sponsored me $100 there, and which, wow, I couldn't believe it. So actually it was Sunday. I didn't want to carry money, so I just told him, I said, well, keep it, and when I'm finished my trip, I'll stop on my way back home. So that's basically what I did. So yeah, so I was in Bathurst here, and I was walking up the road on day 7, and my cousin stopped, sponsored me a few bucks, and one of my cousins sponsored me a pack of cigarettes, and I got to talk to them for a little bit, and then I went on my way. So my cousin kind of asked me, he said, well, where do you think you're going to get? I said, well, I'm going to try to get to Dalhousie, but it was getting late, and I got stuck. I got stuck in Jacket River. Jacket River, I stayed there, and I was I got stuck there, man, at night, and it was dark, and I'll tell you what happened on the next video. Okay, ciao. This is day 7. So day 7, I walked basically from La Bonne Route, no, from from Bathurst on day 7 right up to Jacket River, and that's where I slept. Jacket River, I slept that night.